In contact now, no.
Okay. Not in contact. Okay. So you don't see them.
No. No more.
Okay, I get it. All right. So yeah, that's a classmate. So a classmate is a person you share a classroom with. That's a classmate.
Okay.
Okay, so it's this lesson is about simple present. Okay, it's a little bit the same as what we were doing the last class, but we are going to practice the contractions. Okay, the contractions. So something you need to take into account is the fact
What
that
is contractions?
contractions is when the auxiliary verbs are, I don't know how to say it, se pegan. For example, you can say, surely you can say, he is, right? He is, but the contraction of that form would be this one, his. That's what I mean when
Okay.
I say contraction.
Ah, como abreviado.
Exactly.
Perfect.
O la contracción o la
Contraction.
abreviatura. So, okay, all right. Something that you need to take into account is that the verb is, or the auxiliary verb is, it's always contracted. So for example, if you want to say, you could say that one, Rafael is not my friend. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
this is not common in proper grammar. I mean, if you're taking an exam, you wouldn't say this, but in the real world, this is quite common to put an S to nouns. For example, my house, say, something like this. My dog's barking.
Barking? What is barking?
Barking is ladrar.
Okay.
My dog's barking. So I mean, of course, you can say my dog is barking. You can say that. That's perfectly fine. But people do this all the time. Es decir, le ponen, contracturan, digamos, el is con el sustantivo, ¿no? My dog is, en vez de decir my dog is, dicen my dog's barking, Rafael's not my friend. Puedes decir Rafael is not my friend, and that's fine too. But you have this option, okay?
Yeah, and is I don't know.
Exactly. That's a contraction of the auxiliary verb don't.
In this conversation is their, right?
There, exactly. Okay, so we are going to read this conversation, and you need to take into account these phrases right here. Okay, this one and this one, all the contractions. So this one as well. They're late, and he's over there. He's over there. He's asleep. Okay, so pay attention to pronounce that part. And okay, what do you want to be? Do you want to be Miss Nelson or Allison?
Allison.
Allison, okay. So I'm gonna play Miss Nelson, okay? And remember, you need to practice as if we were having that conversation. So, so where's Hikori? Is he here today?
No, he's not. Maybe he's at work.
Okay. And how about Ellen?
I don't know. I think she's sick.
Okay, exactly. She's sick. Okay. Oh, are Carmen and Susan here?
No, they're in the cafeteria. In the cafeteria. How do you pronounce cafeteria?
Cafeteria. Like cafeteria.
Cafeteria. Okay.
Exactly.
No, they're in the cafeteria.
Okay. So they are late again. Okay. And Nick?
He's over there. I think he's asleep.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Hey, what is asleep?
He's asleep. Está dormido. He's asleep. Asleep is the adjective of the verb sleep. I mean, we sleep, you sleep, we all sleep. But asleep is dormido. I'm asleep. Estoy dormido. He's asleep.
Okay. Asleep es dormido.
Dormido. And
can I say I was asleep or something like that.
Exactly. Estaba dormida, estaba dormida. I was asleep. A ver, ¿cómo dirías yo estaba durmiendo? So what's the difference between saying estaba dormida y estaba durmiendo?
I was asleep. I was asleep, and I don't know how.
Okay, so I was asleep means yo estaba dormida o dormida, ¿no? I was asleep. Si tú quieres decir yo estaba durmiendo, bueno, dirías esto, mira. I was sleeping. I was sleeping.
Yeah.
That's a verb, right? Sleeping is a verb. Asleep is the adjective. Perfect. Okay, exactly. So, okay. Now it says here, look at the pictures. So who's in the class and who is absent? Okay, according to the conversation, who is in the class?
Nick and Helen. No, Nick, no.
Nick. Okay, Nick.
Is Nelson.
Okay, who's in the class? Who is
Helen? No, not all, just Nick.
Okay, Nick is in the class. Okay,
yes.
He's asleep. All right.
Who else? Nobody's in the class.
In the class. Yeah, I mean Nick is in the class. Nick is over there. Over there, by the way, means ahí, over there. He's over there. Él está ahí.
Yeah. In the class, asleep in the class.
Exactly, he's asleep in the class.
Okay.
But he's in the class, right? He's asleep. He's in the class. Okay, who else is in the class?
Allison.
Okay, and finally,
Jan.
Exactly. So now the question is, who is absent?
Hikori, Helen. Yeah. Carmen and Susan.
Okay, so who is late? From Hikori, Helen, and Carmen, who is late?
Helen? No, Carmen and Susan.
Carmen and Susan. Exactly. Okay. So it says here, listen, who said, okay, we already answered this question, so we are not going to listen to this audio, but okay, we are going to practice. So do you remember what we said last class? So for example, if I ask you, is he here today? Y tú quieres decir que no, ¿cómo dices que no? Is he here today?
No, he's not.
Exactly, perfect. Okay, is she here today?
No, she's not.
Okay, are you here today?
Yes, I am. I am.
How will you say no?
No, I am not.
Exactly. Okay, you remember, that's fine. So that was great. Okay, so I'm going to ask you the questions, the question number 1, 2, 3, and 4, and what you have to do is just answer.
Okay.
Okay, so Hikori, is he here today?
No, he's.
Okay, he is, but you need to complete the phrase what he's at work. So you need to add.
I have to do that.
You need to complete with this part.
Okay.
This one.
How do you say no entendí?
Okay.
No entendí.
I'm going to ask you this question, number 1.
Now, yes, but I just want to know how do you say no entendí. No,
I didn't understand.
Okay, perfect. I didn't understand. Okay, no, he's at work.
Exactly. Perfect. Okay. Now, Ellen, is she in the class?
She's not. She's sick.
Exactly.
No, she's not.
Exactly. Okay. Is Carmen and Susan here? Are Carmen and Susan here?
Yes, they are in the cafeteria.
Perfect. So,
they are.
Okay, and finally?
In the cafeteria. Okay.
Okay, when you say cafeteria,
Yeah.
what is the main syllable in that word?
Cafeteria. 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 Cafeteria.
¿Ería o te?
Cafeteria.
Cafeteria.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cafeteria.
Cafeteria, exactly. Okay, and finally, is Nick here?
Yes, he is. I think he's asleep.
Exactly. I think he's asleep. So, okay, remember connected speech, right? Do you remember when you say he's asleep?
Yeah.
You need to connect the S with the A. He's asleep.
He's asleep.
Exactly.
Yes, he's asleep.
Okay, fine. So now we can move on to the next part. Move on, by the way, what is move on?
Vamos a movernos.
Vamos
Let's
a pasar.
move on. Move on.
Move on. So be careful because move is moverse. Move. I'm moving. But move on es como continuar. You need to move on. Hay que continuar.
Okay.
So that's, by the way, that's the kind of phrase you would tell to someone who is stuck in the past, for example. Man, you need to move on with your life. Tienes que continuar.
Okay. ¿Cómo
Okay.
continuar?
Ándale.
No, es para decir, hey, let's move on. O sea, tipo, vamos al parque o algo, no.
No, let's move on. You wouldn't say that phrase. Okay.
Pero
So,
está bien, okay, let's move on.
Let's move on. I mean, that's fine. That's a perfect phrase, but let's move on means continuemos o con lo que sigue. Vamos a continuar con lo que sigue.
Ah, sí, en ese contexto.
Exactly.
Claro.
Vamos a continuar.
How do you say? You say, okay, let's move on, right?
Let's move on.
Okay.
Ya pasemos a lo que continúa, a lo que sigue. Okay. Okay, we are going to practice only the connected speech in those phrases. Okay, so remember, connected speech is you wouldn't say he's at work. He's at. Try to say he's at. So the resulting sound is sat. He's at work. How would you say he's at work?
How do you say?
How would you say that phrase? He's at work.
Está en el trabajo.
Okay, but how would you pronounce it in English?
Sorry. He's at work.
Exactly. Okay. Yeah. So how would you say she's sick? Not she's sick, but she's sick.
She's sick.
She's sick. So you only use one S, right? She's sick.
Yes. Yes, she's sick.
She's sick.
Okay.
So they're late. In this case, we didn't have any connected speech. You have to say they are late. They are late.
Yeah. They are late.
Exactly. And by the way, I have a question for you. What is the difference? What do you think is the difference between the R in English and the R in Spanish? Have you ever noticed that difference? The R, I mean, letra R in English and the R in Spanish.
This time, I mean, how do you pronounce?
So what's the difference you notice in your mouth, for example? In your mouth, what's the difference you notice when R in English and R
are like more intense is in English?
More intense. Actually, it's the other way around. In Spanish, the R vibrates or vibrates. It makes vibrations. So, por ejemplo, si dices Renata, fíjate cuando dices Renata, y aísla la R y te vas a dar cuenta cómo la punta de tu lengua como que toca el paladar y vibra, ¿no? It vibrates.
Yeah, Renata. Yeah.
So that vibration must not happen in English. That's the only difference.
More we hear
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
in the, how do you say garganta?
In the throat.
No, yes, in the paladar, right?
The paladar.
How do you say paladar?
Paladar.
Okay. In English, paladar? Is paladar?
I'm not sure. I think, let me check out. I think it's paladar. But like, check it out. That's why we have dictionaries. So palate, no, it's palate. I wasn't wrong. Paladar.
Palate.
Palate. Okay. Yep. Palate. So it's the same movement. The only difference, I mean, you put the tip of your tongue in the same part of the palate. Lo pones en la misma, o sea, es el mismo movimiento. So the only difference is vibration. That's the only difference. In English, it doesn't have to vibrate. So, okay, all right, that was great. So he's not. Is he here? Okay, so how would you ask this one? This has this part. How would you pronounce that one?
What?
This phrase right here. This one.
Sorry. No, I see. Is she in class? Is she in class?
Is she in class? Exactly. Is she in class? So what happens there? She, the last sound in she is an E. She. In the first sound in, it's also an E. So you have to say, is she in class? Is she? It's faster to say it that way.
Yeah, is together in. She's in.
Exactly. She's in class.
She's in class.
Or is she in class? Is she in class? O sea, lo pegas todo, ¿no? Mi punto es que, pues, aquí siempre se pega. Ish, se pega esta S con esta SH y dices ish.
Is she in class? Is she in class?
Bueno, ahí hay dos maneras. O sea, puedes decirlo en la forma afirmativa. She's in. Entonces, so what don't want to say is what we don't want to say is she is in, right? We don't want to say that she is in, but she's in. Or is she? Is she in? So when you're making a question, you do it like this. So that's all my point. Okay. All right. So finally, we can move on to next part. It says here, these students are also in Miss Nelson's class. So where are they today? Complete the sentences. Okay, so the only thing you have to do here is complete the sentences using is, or is not, or are, or those verbs. Okay, so the first one is given to you. So Daniel's at the gym. So how would you pronounce this phrase, but with connected speech? Sat the gym. Sat the gym. Daniel sat the gym. How would you pronounce that one?
Dennis at the gym.
Okay, so number 2.
At the gym. Okay. And he's in class.
Exactly.
He's sick.
Exactly.
Lizzie and Tom, they are in class?
Okay, they are, but you don't have to use they in that case because you already have Liz and Tom. You have the subject.
Liz and Tom is in class?
Is in class.
Because is not just for one person.
It is for one person. Is not for two people.
Liz and Tom are in class?
Exactly.
Perfect.
Exactly. Okay, so
they are in the cafeteria.
Exactly.
They are in the library.
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 They are at library.
They are at the library. So that's a good question that rises there. Why at and not in? They are. That's a good question, right?
Yeah. Very good question.
¿Por qué at? Ahí la pregunta es ¿por qué at y no in? Si yo quiero decir, pues están en la library. Okay, so library is a public place. So remember, when you are saying and you're using public spaces, you need to use at.
What, like at park?
I'm at the park, I'm at the mall, I'm at the concert. So public places that have
in the cafeteria. Okay. And at the museum. Is at
the museum. Yeah, at is when we have a place that have many small places in it. So when you have a big place, right? The mall, for example. Let's take the mall as an example. The mall is a big place, but you have many small places inside the mall. It's the same for the library. So you have a library, but you have many small places in the library. That's why you say at, because there are many small places. We cannot say exactly where. So we can say where exactly. Because yeah, it's kind of confusing, but
at college?
At college, exactly.
At the school?
At school. I'm at school. I'm at college.
In and is another. Okay, or maybe we can see in another.
In another class, yeah, those prepositions are complex.
Another one is on, right? Like on Monday.
Exactly. Yeah, that's correct. With days, you wouldn't say in Monday or in Friday. That's incorrect.
Yeah, it's incorrect.
You would not say.
When we talk about the week, the days is always on.
The days
on Monday, on Thursday.
But you can say in a week.
That's,
in 2 weeks, in 3 weeks, in 4 weeks. So with weeks, with the word weeks, you use in.
And at is too for the hours, right?
Exactly.
At hours. 12.
At 12. Perfect. Oh, with moments. That's why we say at noon.
Yeah.
Or at night. So, okay. So we need to check out those prepositions.
Yeah.
Time. Okay. So, okay. The following, it says asleep. How would you complete?
Don is asleep.
Again, would you mind repeating that again, please?
Don is asleep.
Okay. I noticed something. What's the difference between these two words? Ton or Tom?
Tom.
Okay.
Tom is asleep. Tom sleep. Asleep. Tom is asleep.
Okay.
Tom's asleep.
Kind of.
Tom's asleep.
Exactly. The last one. Tom's asleep. Tom's asleep. You could say that one.
Tom's asleep.
SAS. Aquí el connected speech ocurre en SAS, ¿no? Tom's asleep.
Yeah, Tom's asleep.
Tom's asleep. Yeah. Can you see the difference? It's quite different, right? Tom's asleep.
Yeah,
Tom is asleep. Tom's asleep. Okay. And another thing, be careful with the ends and M at the end of the word.
Yeah. I had to.
So for example, how would you say this one?
I'm here.
Okay, exactly. So try not to say this one, right? That's why we don't have to say. I'm here. We don't want to say that, so I'm here. So the only thing you have to remember is with M. No, it's fine. You know, it's just a tip. With M, your lips need to be closed. Okay, no, that's just a cut. Okay, so the following, Dela.
Dela's in class.
Perfect.
De las in class. She's absent.
Okay. Absent or absent?
She's absent.
She's
Absent. She's absent.
Uh-huh.
Fred's in class too. He's sick.
Example. Perfect. He's sick. Okay, that was great. So now we can move on to the next instruction. It says here, would you mind reading the instruction, please?
Yeah, complete the question about the student about read through answers, then ask and answer the question with a parent.
That's a typical one, right? Because you have partner. See, eso confunde, a mí también me confunde. You have partner and you have parent and you have parent. You have this one and then you have partner.
Yeah.
Me parecen.
Partner. Yeah.
Bueno, descubrí la misma, ¿verdad? Es parent, partner. Estas dos se parecen bastante, ¿verdad? Entonces, okay, how would you pronounce this one?
Parent.
Okay, and that one?
Partner.
Exactly.
Partner.
So be careful with the T. You need to include the T. Partner.
Partner.
Okay. Okay, and how do you pronounce this word? This one right here. Answer. It's not answer.
Answer.
Okay, in this word, the W is silent. You don't pronounce the W.
Answer.
Exactly.
Okay. Answer.
And by the way,
answer.
This A and this E are the same sound. Answer.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay, all right. So,
Perfect.
Okay, so now the question, then ask and answer the questions with a partner. Okay, now you are going to ask me the questions and I'm going to answer them. You're going to ask me the questions, okay?
Okay. Me first?
Yeah, you go first. Yeah, you need to ask questions.
Is Daniel sick?
No, he's not. He's at home, chilling.
Okay. Liz in class?
Liz in class, but you're missing something.
Is Liz in class?
Yeah, she is. She's right there.
Okay. Are Liz and Tom of the gym?
Yes, they are. They are making pull-ups.
Okay. Is Tom asleep?
No, he's not. He's quite awake. Quite awakened. Sorry. He's quite awakened. Okay.
Quiet working?
Quite awakened. Está bastante despierto. He's quite awakened.
Quite awakened. Okay. Quiet is bastante.
Sí, eso sí. Mira, esas palabras se parecen también. Es quiet.
Yes.
Quiet, it's calmado, así silencioso. It's a quiet place.
Yes.
And
the another?
It's bastante quiet. Quiet.
Quiet and quiet. How do you pronounce
Okay,
the two?
The first one is quiet.
Yes.
Quiet. And the second one is quiet.
Okay.
And you also have this one, which is quit.
Quit. And what is quit?
Quit
Poquito.
is quit es renunciar.
Okay, yeah.
A un trabajo o a una actividad que estés realizando. That's quit. I will quit my job. Or I won't quit my job.
Quit. So it's quit, quiet, and quiet.
Exactly.
Perfect. I like that word, quite.
Right. Yeah.
Bastante.
You try to use quite instead of very. That's a good advice. So whenever it comes to your mind, very, try to say quite.
Okay. Perfect. Momento.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's continue.
Okay, I'm gonna close the session and open it again. So
okay.
Can go. Okay, share sound, and so we're right here. Okay, so absent. By the way, what's the meaning of absent?
Ausente.
Absent. But absent, yeah, es ausente o quién no vino, ¿no? Who's absent? ¿Quién no vino? Podría traducirse así, who's absent today. Porque bueno, en una clase sería raro escuchar quién está ausente el día de hoy. O sea, se puede, pero también se...
Who is absent?
It's absent. ¿Quién no vino hoy?
Who's absent? Who is not coming today?
It's not coming. ¿Quién no? Bueno, if you say who's not coming, you're saying ¿quién no va a venir hoy? Who's not coming?
Okay.
Coming,
And he's not come?
He won't come. He won't come.
Where is the difference with come and come?
And coming. Okay, yeah, that's a good question. So be careful because when you use coming, you use coming in the ing form, you're speaking about the future.
Yeah.
So be careful because if you say, for example, I'm coming next week. I'm coming next week.
Como que estás, como que es en este momento, o sea, como que lo estás haciendo, ¿no?
I'm coming next week. Voy a llegar la siguiente semana. I'm coming next week. Voy a llegar la siguiente semana. Ese futuro. Curiosamente, coming es ese verbo en particular.
Como haciendo. Ese nomás.
Ajá, este en particular. Ese nada más, si tú lo dices así con ing, I'm coming, es voy a llegar o llegaré la siguiente semana. De hecho, cuando alguien te está apurando, oye, apúrate que tenemos que hacer algo, bla, bla, bla. Yeah, I'm coming. Ya voy, ¿no? Es lo que la gente dice, I'm coming. I'm coming es ya voy. Ya voy, espérate, ¿no? I'm coming.
Okay.
So when you use coming in the ing form, you're talking about the future. Okay, so that's a point. Okay. En come, pues es venir, así en presente, ¿no? I don't like to come.
Presente, come with o.
Ajá, come, like this.
With a?
Come, no, you didn't have an a, come. Well, okay, yeah. The O sounds like an A, yeah, come. Come. Exactly. So, okay, I'm coming. Remember, is cuando quieras decir ya voy. I'm coming.
Okay, ya voy.
Ya voy. Ándale. Ya voy. So I'm coming.
But I always see come. Hey, come, but with a, not with o.
Exactly. Yeah, because the phoneme you have right there is, I mean, yeah, we're going to analyze. Sí, suena como una A, I come.
But it's come, but it's with O.
Es, ajá, ok, you write O, but this is an A. Este sonidito es uno de los tres que hay para A. Es como una A, come.
Okay.
No
You
come.
come, but you read come.
Exactly. I mean, you write with O, come,
Right.
but you pronounce it with A, con una A, come.
In the present and in the past?
Came. In past, it's came.
That is the question. Came.
Came.
Like,
You have an A.
yeah.
Came. Okay. Okay. Yeah, in past is came.
In past.
Present is come. Okay. All right. So it says here, listen. Okay, would you mind reading the instruction, please?
Yes. Listen. It's the next. Sorry, no, listen. No. It's the next day. Are these students in class or absent? Check the budget. Then listen again and match the two parts of the sentence.
Okay. Okay, are these okay? Would you mind repeating only this part?
Are these students in class or absent?
Okay. Well, you gotta be careful with this one right here. In this case, in this connection between these and students, so what you do not have to say is this is.
This is students.
Okay, that's incorrect. This is that's not correct. Why? Because these students are these students, not these students, but these students. Are these students in the class?
Are these students in class?
Exactly.
That are these students? No, is correct?
Yeah. Are these students?
These two students, no students.
Y tampoco dices, ¿no? No dice students, but these students.
Yeah. These students. Perfect.
Okay. So, okay. Okay, did you understand the instruction?
And other. Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to listen. And okay, let me check, where is it? Okay, ya. Vamos a escuchar. Entonces tienes que poner si Ellen está en clase o no está y completar con estas palabras estas frasecitas.
Okay. Page 13. 3. Listening. Who's absent today? A. Listen. It's the next day. Are these students in class or absent?
Good morning, everyone. How are you today?
Good.
How are you? I'm fine, thanks. And it's a beautiful day. So who's absent today?
Well, Ellen's not here.
Oh, so where's Ellen? Is she still sick?
No, I think she's at the library.
Well, that's good. I mean, it's good that she's not sick. How about Carmen?
I don't know. I mean, maybe she's still in the cafeteria. You know, maybe she's just late.
No, Carmen's absent today. She's at work.
At work? Well, okay. Okay, what about Hiroki? I think he's absent today.
No, he's not. He's over there.
Oh, There you are, Hiroki. Hiroki?
I think he's asleep.
And Allison. Is Allison here today?
Yes, I'm right here, Miss Nelson.
Oh, Allison. Are you okay?
Well, I'm sick today. Achoo!
Oh, that's not good. Poor Allison. Okay, so let's open our books to page 9.
Okay.
Perfect.
So, is Ellen in the class?
It's not in the class, but it's not absent.
Okay. Okay. So, where is Ellen?
Ellen is at the library.
Okay, so how would you say that complete phrase? Ellen está en la cafetería, ¿cómo se llama? En la biblioteca.
Ellen is at the library.
Okay, Ellen is, but if you want to say that phrase connected.
Ellen is at library.
Okay, Ellen's at the library.
Ellen's at library.
Sat the library.
Ellen's at library. Like that?
Sat the library. Sat the library. Ellen's at the library. A ver, ¿dónde ocurre la conexión ahí? Bueno, Ellen sat. Mira, ahí sat. Ellen sat.
The library. The library.
And Ellen sat the library. Entonces, lo que tienes que ocuparte es que suene esto, el sat.
The library.
The library. Es de, no the, sino Ellen sat the library. La sat de la.
Ellen sat the library.
Ándale, esa última. Ellen sat the library. Okay, so what about Carmen? Is she in class?
No, she's not.
I cannot hear you, sorry.
No, she's not.
Okay.
She's in the cafeteria.
Okay, she's
in
okay.
the cafeteria.
She's in the cafeteria. Okay, so what about Hiroki?
He's there.
Okay. Okay, is
but
he
he's asleep.
Exactly. He's asleep. Okay, good. And finally, Allison. Is Allison in class?
Yes, she's in class.
Okay.
She's a little sick today.
Exactly. She's a little sick today. ¿Qué dijiste ahí? She's a little sick today.
What?
¿Qué dijiste ahí en español? She's a little sick. Está muy bien, pero ¿qué
está un poco enferma. Un poquito enferma.
Exactamente. Entonces, okay, she's a little sick. That's perfectly fine. She's a bit sick. You can also say that. And remember, that's correct. Yeah? She's a bit sick. Un poco enferma. Oh, she's a little sick. Both are correct. So you have two options. Okay. All right. Okay. Finally, ask and answer questions about your classmates. Okay, so we don't have classmates, so that's why we're not going to do this. But okay. ¿Cómo le preguntarías a alguien, ¿estás contenta o contento hoy?
Hey, are you happy today?
So how would you answer no?
No, I'm not happy today.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm not.
I'm not.
No, I'm not.
So you didn't have to repeat the same phrase. I mean, so are you happy today? No, I'm not. So you do not have to say I'm not happy today because it's not needed. So I'm not.
Oh. I'm not. I'm not.
Exactly. Okay, I think you got the point. You understand very well this this function. So, do you have any questions with this lesson?
No.
It's quite clear, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what's the next? Okay, let's do vocabulary. Okay, what's in your bag? Okay, vocabulary. I'm going to tell you something about vocabulary. What you have to do with vocabulary, you do not have a teacher. Let's be honest. I mean, you don't have a teacher to tell you what is a notebook, what is an English book. That's why you have dictionaries, right? But what we can do is, for example, this is called semantic groups. That's how they call it. Semantic groups. So what is a semantic group? Well, for example,
I don't know.
Well, that's a good technique to organize vocabulary. So, for example, let's say you have the word mindfulness, or no, I mean mind. Okay, the word mind. So, what's the meaning of mind?
Mente.
Exactly. So, how many words can you relate to the word mind?
Mind. What another word?
That has to do with mind.
Mind. Oh, I don't know. I don't know another. I think.
Maybe body, right?
Different.
Not
All
different,
the same.
like that are related in meaning. So, for example, people say body and mind, right? Cuerpo y mente.
Soul.
Exactly. You have soul. That's another word related to mind. Soul. Or brain, right? Because the mind is in the brain.
Yeah. How do you say ser?
Being. Un ser como sustantivo, un ser muy pequeño, un ser muy grande, sería being. Eso es un semantic.
You are a being.
Tú eres un ser. You're
Is
being.
correct? Is correct. Okay.
You're a light being. So, for example, you say you're a light being, un ser de luz. A light being.
Okay.
So that semantic group, how many words can you think that have to do with mind? Que tienen que ver, have to do es eso, ¿no? Que tienen que ver, that have to do with mind. So for example, you have nature, right? You have the word nature. How many words can you think that have to do with nature?
Nature. Nature es naturaleza. Earth, world.
Okay. Earth, world. Okay, what else?
Mother.
Mother, okay.
Maybe.
And you can also write concepts, not just words. You can add concepts like motherly love. Motherly love. So for example,
What is that?
motherly love. Motherly is materno.
Okay.
Materno. So motherly love is amor materno. Motherly love. Esos son semantic groups. Okay, so.
Okay, I understand. Yeah, semantic group.
Semantic groups. You can even add phrases, not just words. You can add phrases. For example, if you have the word, let's say, values, moral values. Moral values, but valores morales, you know, and you have respect, you have comprehension, tolerance. You have that one, right? So, but you can add tolerance to what's not like me. Tolerancia para lo que no es como yo. What's not like me. Es una frase, ¿no? Tolerancia para lo que no es como yo. That's a moral value. Or respect for people older than me. Respecting, we could say, like, respecting people just for who they are. No sé, o sea, puedes poner frases, ¿no?
Okay.
Or respect people when they respect me. Vaya, o sea, es una frase, ¿no? El punto es que no, yo te recomiendo que lo hagas con frases. Si ves como que no salen, bueno, como que ves que puedes sacar frases, ponlas, ¿no? Okay, moral values, tolerance to what's not like me, respecting people older than me, accepting that we are different, but we can, you know.
Yeah.
So,
I understand.
so again, you don't need a teacher to tell you, okay, what is a water bottle? You can do this on your own, right? But we are going to work with this in a different way next class. Okay.
Okay. But I really didn't understand what I mean this picture, and I mean
Okay.
this is a semantic group, like
Uh,
water, notebook, English book.
exactly. Semantic group. So
All these are a semantic group.
porque todas esas cosas pertenecen a qué? Todas esas cosas tienen algo en común. ¿Qué tienen en común?
It's for a student, student,
Exactly.
or estudiar.
Study, student. Study
For
is estudiar.
study. Yeah.
Student
For
stuff.
go to the college or something, right? With the umbrella.
Exactly. That's the semantic group. De hecho, todos los
For
libros
your...
están organizados así. O sea, el semantic group, aquí te ponen todos esos pertenecen a una sola categoría semántica de significado, que pues es esa que acabas de decir, ¿no? Student stuff, cosas de un estudiante, ¿no? Yo lo pondría así.
Yeah.
Cosas que...
Student stuff.
Student stuff.
Stuff, what is?
Sorry?
Stuff.
Stuff is like things. It's the same word as things.
Yeah. It's the same.
The same? Exactly the same.
Stuff is things. This is good.
Don't touch my stuff, for example. No toques mis cosas, ¿no? Don't touch my stuff.
Wow.
My things.
I never knew it. I didn't know.
I didn't know it.
I didn't know it.
Yeah, that's a good word. Okay, Renata, well, do you have any more questions? Any comments, something?
No, everything is very good. I really understand. I am happy for the class.
Okay.
For return the class.
Return back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Renata. All right, so that's it for today, and see you next class. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
So take care. Bye.
Hey, thank you, Rafa. Take care. Bye.
Bye.